day, good morning. I'm back at work, working from home. Made myself a little bircher muesli. This is a great thing to prep, and I feel like this is so German. I know lots of other countries eat bircher muesli, but to me it's very German. But it's the perfect thing to prep, and I like mine to be a bit thicker so I can top it with yogurt and mix it all. But yeah, anyways, great start to the day. So I'm eating that, and I'm also journaling again. And I wanted to show you my new journal, which I really love. I need to get some few like maybe little charms, and I think I want to change the color of the band. But this is my little journal setup. We're vlogging in real time again, so this is essentially my first week of Jan at home. I always feel like I can't sort of properly do my January like reset and reflections and all of that stuff when I'm on holiday. I feel like it only really counts when you get back if you were abroad during New Year's Eve, which was the case for me. But I'm back and I'm doing all my sort of 2026 reflections and like goal setting and stuff like that. And I'm using this little guy, so let me show you what I've got in here. It's not exciting at all. It's obviously inspired by the like quite spinny ones, which, what are they called? Louise Carmen? I want to say Louise Carmen. Anyways, I've got the book that I'm currently reading in here. I've got two notebooks here, and one of them, the top one, is for like goal setting and stuff like that, and like to-do lists, that sort of thing. And then the bottom one is for journaling, and yeah, that's working really well for me. Whenever I, you know, go out or like I go to a coffee shop, I can just grab that. I am considering getting a smaller version because this is obviously quite chunky, but let's see, the year has just started. And I also bought this on Etsy. I can link the shop. It's actually a German person for all my Germans, so you can get this shipped for free. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Good morning. I'm gonna be honest, after 2 weeks off, it's pretty hard to get back into work. I definitely had one of those like, what am I actually doing for work moments when I logged in, but I feel like I'm slowly getting back into things. It's my lunch break soon, and I actually have a few errands to run, which I don't want to do at all because it's raining, it's cold, it's super grey. I have to return a parcel, and then also, it's like a random side quest, but I want to get a handheld mixer, blender. I lost mine for some reason. I feel like I've not seen it for a while and just can't find it. It's a very random thing to lose, but anyways, I want to get a new one because I want to make some soups. This is like a highlight of my day. The rain was a bit stronger than I anticipated. If they don't have a mixer in stock, I'm gonna be very sad. Can't find it. I have a super late lunch plate. It's more like a snacking plate, but I wanted to shout out crispy bread, they call it in the UK. I know it as knäckebrot. It's just like this really like kind of cracker-like bread, and it's so good, and it unlocks such a like childhood memory for me because I always had this with like cheese or just like butter, and I prefer the sesame one. One of my New Year's resolutions is to not skip meals anymore, which I'm super guilty of, especially when it comes to lunch. because sometimes I get quite busy with work and then, you know, skip my lunch breaks, which is quite bad. So yeah, one of my New Year's resolutions is to not skip meals anymore. Also, please excuse my look. I am so cold, but I don't want to turn the heating on because if you know, you know, might as well burn my money. But yeah, so I'm obviously not sitting in my meetings like that. I take a robe off for that. Can you imagine? One day I'm gonna forget to take my robe off though. I can see it coming. Okay, it's time. I'm a bit scared. Another day, another dollar. I actually have to take a short laptop break because I've been dealing with a sort of eye strain kind of thing, which is really fun for me. So someone working from home, having to, you know, sit in front of the laptop for the whole day. But I actually went to the optician because I thought I needed glasses. And she was basically like, no, like you just, you know, have a screen in front of you for like 8 to 10 hours a day, which is not good for your eyes, which is the reason why you can't see. So I was like, that makes sense. And she said to take regular breaks and relax my eyes and not look into a screen for like, you know, 5 minutes every 20 minutes or so, which obviously I can't do that, but I'm taking this break. Anyways, I've just received an exciting delivery, aka the books that I ordered. I want to show you because I want to give you more book updates going forward. And I ordered these 2 books, which one of them is Hour of the Star by Clarice Lispector. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. It's like a very thin book, but I'm excited to read this. And then I also ordered The Plague by Albert Camus. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but Also looking forward to read this one. This has a bit more substance to it. So yeah, these two books I'm gonna try to read in Jan, and then I'm gonna give you a little update. I'm gonna go for a little lunch walk now because I have a call, which is annoyingly sort of in the time I usually do my lunch break, but I'm just gonna take an early one so I can get out, because I know that otherwise I'm not gonna leave the house anymore. I really want to get some vitamin D because I need it. I'm so pale and grey, so my skin needs to soak up the sun. So let's go. I didn't take my headphones on purpose because I want to give myself more room for boredom, but now I have to think, which is very unfortunate. That was a great little walk. I honestly feel so recharged from my walk and just spending a little time in nature. But I have to speed walk home because otherwise I'll be late for my call. Holding the plate really weird, but it's quite hot. I was really craving some like egg, feta, really struggling to get my protein in, so I'm making a bit more effort with my lunch. And this is basically all protein, so everything for the gains. I made it to bed, happy days. And I've also started doing my sort of pre-wedding beauty prep in a way. I'm trying not to go too overboard here, but I did get one of these guys. This was a Christmas gift from my lovely partner who knows me so well, and I'm so grateful, and I will report back if this actually does anything, because I've been wondering for honestly years, because I've seen them in the World Wide Web for so long, but I feel like a lot of reviews are from people who got gifted these, which obviously doesn't mean that the review is not true, but I don't know. This is bought with our own money, guys, and I will tell you if it's not working. You do look mental with these on, but I kind of like it. Let me show you. I know you've seen this 1,000 times online before, but here's my version. How good is that? Also, I do have to close my eyes with this because I feel like it's blinding me. I know it comes with like little eye protector things, but I find them quite uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna lie down, listen to my podcast, and then I'll do my skincare routine. Hello, good morning. I had the most unproductive morning of my life. I went to bed really late yesterday and I just couldn't sleep. I had like a really bad night's sleep and I don't know, I just woke up really with a chaotic brain and like kind of anxious on the way. And yeah, I just kind of went downhill from there, to be honest. I had coffee on an empty stomach and then jumped into work straight away. And I really felt not great. And also I got into a spiral of like, I can't do my skincare because I want to have a shower, but I can't have a shower because I want to work out first, and that all just kind of got overwhelming and like too many steps to do. And then, you know, in my lunch break I was just like, I can't go on like this. I'm just gonna have a shower and reset myself, do my skincare and do my face mask and like my journaling and stuff like that, and kind of start the day fresh. I had another coffee. I'm just pretending it's 9 a.m, but it's actually 12:30 at my lunch break. But anyways, we're starting new, okay? It's never too late. And yeah, just a reminder that I also have mornings like that. I wanted to show you my afternoon snack of choice, and I have fallen victim to the sort of yogurt and cracker trend. This is meant to taste like cheesecake, which it doesn't taste like cheesecake to me, but it is a good snack and it is good. I've just added digestives, I think they're called, but I think this would be a lot better with a sweeter biscuit, so like biscoff or something like that, because the digestives I use, they don't have a lot of sugar in them, so it tastes kind of healthy. Because also the yogurt I used had no sugar. And I also added some bananas. Sorry, this doesn't look very good, I don't know why I keep showing you, because we already added half of it, but it's pretty good. And you just leave it overnight and then it gets this like, this kind of texture. Okay, there you go. You can definitely make this really nice. And I think this is just a nice little snack to have. Of course, I grabbed a broken umbrella. Great. On the way to get the rings.
Yeah, I can't wait. Instant.